What's going on, players? We're pulling up to Costco right now. I can't believe I found a parking spot this quick. Got Rory behind the cam today. We've been shooting some stuff. We kind of got to the point where we were like, we had this conversation last week and we were talking about how annoying it is to not be able to shoot the content we want. And I talked to you guys about that in a video actually, where you want to get yourself in the moment. Like, I'm not being myself when I'm holding the camera, but you're scripting it on your head, kind of like right now, but I'm a little more lenient because someone's holding the camera. I don't know, I think it's a lot for my brain to handle. I feel like dumb saying that. When you're holding the camera, because your brain is subconsciously focusing on holding the lens and then producing words at the same time, so it makes you kind of sound awkward, I feel. And so we were like, all right, let's just hold the camera for each other today. Let's get some content rolling out for that. And so that's what we're doing. So we're gonna go into Costco today. I'm gonna show you guys a little grocery haul that I got going on. Do I need groceries necessarily today? No, but Mother's Day is on Sunday and I don't got time to go that day. So I figure we'd do it today, get some content done with, get in there. So let's do that. Going into Costco is I go into bullshit aisles like this, where I look at shit that I don't need. Like, I've come in here, I bought a monitor, I bought a Mac Mini, I bought shit I don't even need because I come and do this. I look at the shit that they have and I'm like, oh, it's a damn good deal. This Mini 3 is a good freaking deal. And I don't even need it. But part of me is like, oh, I should buy it just because. Yeah, we should just keep moving along.
That's why Megan, my wife, doesn't even let me come in here. We just have to keep walking whenever we come through.
Rory's gonna eat these in one bite. I would get my beef here, but it's honestly too expensive compared to where I would normally get at. I go to Grocery Outlet for that, and it's way cheaper. It's like $4 cheaper, and so I'm not doing it, but usually I'll get like an 85-15 ground beef, or if the bison's a good price, do 90-10 bison. Just good protein source for a lot of my meals and stuff. I try to do a good amount of red meat, but I don't get it here. But if you need to get something here, good option. I usually get chicken too. Again, I get that elsewhere. It's just cheaper elsewhere. It's pretty cheap here though at Costco, so I mean, good thing to get. It's priced well per pound here. I just don't need it. You can't go wrong with chicken breast. You can do chicken thighs. It's just you get a lot more fat, and then you can't put as much like olive oil on it and season it like you normally would with like a chicken breast. So that's the only difference with that. I mean, definitely a good source of protein. I think if you're not eating chicken, I know it's like the typical putting on muscle thing, but if you learn to make it good, you'll always buy it. They don't have the eggs I want either. Normally I get my eggs here, but I'm not getting my eggs here today. They have like the Wilcox egg. It's like $6.89. It's like free range stuff. You know, I actually am really serious about what eggs I get. I can taste the difference. Just got this is cottage cheese. That's not what I was gonna say I just got, but cottage cheese is an amazing source of protein if you guys don't have it, and you can flavor it too. You can toss in like fruit with it, you can put some honey on it, do whatever with it. It's a super high source of protein. But I just got a notification for a huge project we presented, and some guy said lowest grade with like a presentation. I'm like,
For your class?
yeah,
Group?
yeah. I'm like, what the fudge? Like, low, he better be capping. I'm actually gonna look right now.
Just keep walking.
Well, it's funny because sometimes you and I will be recording each other and like someone will say something and then we're like, wait, what? And you're like, no, we're like recording, like we're just saying it looks good.
What'd you order?
Oh, order. Yeah, so we're at the little thing and Rory brought up like this Lizzie chicken bake thing.
Levi knew exactly what it was because he's got a lot of experience with Lizzie's.
No, Rory was like, oh, you have to get it. I ate it in one bite the other day and I was like, what are you talking about? We're just getting that right now. I haven't eaten for half the day and he was like, let's just try it. And I was like, all right. And he was like, I get the hot dog part though. So we're just waiting on that. On my large grocery haul right here.
See the entire haul for the YouTube video that's literally about this haul. We got bananas.
Okay, hear me out. That was only 28 bucks because it's only 4 things, but I have more stuff at home. I didn't need everything right now, and I don't buy everything from here. I go to grocery out a lot more, and they didn't even have the eggs. And when I got the eggs, didn't have them. So I'll go over more of everything. I have everything at home, so we'll cover that when I get it. All right, so I told you guys, I think I did at least, that I was gonna break down everything that I got at Costco when we got back. But obviously, usually when I do a grocery haul, it's much more than just those 4 items at Costco. That was, I don't know, that was just goofy. I don't know why I even recorded that portion, but anyway, so I broke these up into 3 categories. This is literally everything that I get for a grocery haul. It might not seem like much, but if you wanna be in shape, you wanna be an athlete, you wanna live a good life, then you don't need a lot, literally. Like there's the saying, more is less. And I believe, wait, more is less? No, less is more. Less is more. Less is more, and that's true because the less ingredients, the less food things that you have, the better that your life's gonna be, your health's gonna be, and so that's why I buy limited amounts of groceries and also to save money, more money. So we're gonna start with the protein section. So for protein, we got ground beef, we got some cottage cheese, we got eggs. Unfortunately, when I went to the grocery store the other day, I forgot again to get chicken breasts, but I also have chicken breasts as well. You can get chicken thighs, it's just that chicken thighs are a lot higher in fat, and if it doesn't meet your macros because it's too high in calories, chicken breast is a good alternative because they have just as much protein just without all the fat. And then we also have some whey protein right here. Now, whey isn't something that you need to pick up, especially if you're doing a grocery haul, because you can get all of your protein from Whole Foods, but the reason that I use whey is because it's a lot of protein, or it's a lot of protein to make if you're going off of just eating protein from Whole Foods. So that's why I get whey, because it supplements the protein that I need to get in my diet that I don't get from Whole Foods. So definitely pick some up if you guys want. Transparent Labs has some, it's 100% grass-fed whey. Code Levi will save you some money. Now we're gonna move on to some carbs. I guess I'll figure this all out. All right, so for carbs, we got some fruit. I just like apples and bananas. They just are really easy to eat on the go for me. And plus, I feel like some of the fruits I really like raspberries, blueberries, stuff, they're actually really expensive. And the amount that you get to get a serving size is like the one package. Like a package of raspberries is like $5. And in that package is like maybe a serving and a quarter. So I like bananas and apples because they're fairly inexpensive, and you also get the serving size and everything that you want for the cost, which is really good. And then we also got some beans. My favorite beans to get are the ones that are like flavored. So these ones have like garlic, onions, and spices. Some people count the protein from their beans for their macros. I don't know how good of quality the protein is really from beans. Some people say it's good, others say it's not. So for me, I just really use them as a carbohydrate source because that's the primary source where the calories come from within beans. And then we also got rice. Can't go wrong with rice, just a good, easy, fast carb to get. And then we also got some raw honey. Now, the reason I get raw honey instead of regular honey is because and another because raw honey comes directly from the hive, as where regular honey goes through a processing thing, and that removes all of like the nutrients and stuff. And so you want those nutrients within your honey because it will digest differently. If you have honey that is regular honey, it'll probably digest the same way like cane sugar will. So definitely pick up some raw honey, don't pick up that processed stuff. Then we also got some tortillas. Now, I'm just having tortillas right now because it's like part of my diet, and I saw this cool recipe on TikTok that I wanted to follow, but I don't really like tortillas because they have a million ingredients in them, but they are a good carbohydrate source and they're relatively easy. And then I also have some sourdough bread. Now the reason I have sourdough bread instead of like regular bread is because sourdough's been proven to be the most healthy for you. It's just the way that's made. This brand right here is like by far my favorite. It's called, is this like Parson Star? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Whatever, I'm just gonna call it Parson Star for now. It's really good just because it toasts way better than regular sourdough because the acidity is higher, but you have to toast it for longer, but it just tastes way better. Next thing, we got some protein bars. Now, I just put these in the middle because they have a good amount of fat, they have a good amount of carbs, and they have a good amount of protein. And the reason that I like protein bars is the same reason that I like whey. So with whey, again, it's to help supplement the protein that I don't already get from my diet. and protein bars do exactly that for me as well. If you guys are looking at a protein bar on the market, try to find one that has like some sort of whey protein in it, milk protein, just a good quality of protein. Try to stay away from that soy protein stuff and all that. And then for fats, we also got some, we haven't even gone over it yet. But for fats, we're gonna start off with cheese. So cheese necessarily isn't just a fat, it also has protein in it too. Just depends on if you get like low fat cheese or no fat cheese. This cheese that I got is not either, it's just whole milk cheese. So it's relatively high in fat, that's why I put it on this end, but depending on the fat content, you can put it over there or you can put it over here. And then we also got some sour cream. Not something I normally keep on me or have for groceries. It's just kind of helps me to meet my macros with like the fat and all, and a tiny bit of protein, 1 gram, yip-de-doo. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't really have it. Not something that you need. Same thing with the cream cheese. It's just kind of like one of those fillers for meeting my calories and macros with the fat. But butter is actually something that I use a lot. Not only does it help me meet my fat content, but it's also something that I use on my pans. I try to stay away from seed oils like pan spray, canola oil, all that stuff. I just know that stuff's not good for you guys. I know people have differing opinions on that, but I strongly suggest getting butter. Butter's not bad for you. Obviously, too much of anything is bad for you, but strongly suggest pick up butter. I also do have olive oil. I forgot to get it out, it's up in the cabinet. Same thing, try to, have healthier fats, healthier oils to not only season my food, but to also, prevent sticking to a pan. And so I try to use whole foods for that. But that is my entire grocery haul right here for you guys. I walk out the door, probably spending $70 to $75, maybe like $80, depending on if I need something extra or whatnot, but that's it. Relatively inexpensive, and that means I'm probably spending around $210 on groceries a month, or yeah, $210 on groceries a month, which is relatively cheap considering the fact that I live in Washington State, which is one of the most expensive states to live in. So if you're spending $400 or $500 on grocery every month, you probably should reconsider what you're buying, because I also know you're probably eating out too. So that's that. It's the grocery haul. Bada bing, bada boom. Packages dropped off, and I also have to use the bathroom like a madman, so I'm gonna make this quick because I have to get this in here. But thank you guys so much for supporting Kill Bill. It has been a rough journey. Like, clothing is not easy, and I knew that going into it. The barrier to entry is so freaking high, and whenever you guys support, it just goes that extra step in being able to get where we need to next. I don't know necessarily what the next step is for Kill Bill, but it's always just better, right? Whether that's better shipping, better quality in the clothing, like we're always aiming for better. And you guys, when you guys support, that's what it goes to, like I want to be able to eventually give back as much as I possibly can to you guys when Kill Bill scales to the size that I imagine it to be. And yeah, it just means the world. And sorry guys, I can barely think. Still gotta use the restroom obviously if I can't think. And yeah, dude, I just had to say thank you so much, guys. Like, it means the world, man. We just dropped off a package that someone ordered, and the giveaway winner for last week, and so it's just been huge, man. I just want to say thank you guys like so much. You guys literally have no idea how much it means to me. But that's pretty much gonna do it for today's video. I gotta get to go into class too. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press that subscribe button, because you guys know I will be back. And as always, die trying to do what you love. The sky's the limit, and I'll see you all in the next one.